behalf of the over 16,000 Illinoisans who have submitted public comment in support of the proposed Mercury Air Toxics Rule. Over 800,000 Americans have submitted public comments in support of the rule, more public comment than any rule in the agency's history.
What we're talking about today is whether the country will follow the law, the Clean Air Act, a law that has saved countless lives over the last 40 years. It saved 160,000 lives and prevented 86,000 emergency room visits last year alone.
Multiple scientific studies, whose results are well accepted by the medical establishment, show that pollutants released from power plants can cause cancer, heart disease, neurologic damage, birth defects, asthma attacks, and early death. Mercury pollution is especially toxic to children, causing problems with neurologic development and intelligence.
We applaud EPA's efforts because the science is clear. Toxic emissions from power plants harm people's health. And the American people are equally clear. They're clear that they want EPA to protect their health and clean the air.
Thank you especially for this last group of comments coming in on the last day of our comment period on the new air toxics and mercury standard. Really appreciate these. We'll review these comments along with the other 600,000 comments that we received in Washington, and we plan to have a final rule issued by November. The unprecedented response that we have received to this rule tells me, and tells EPA generally, that Americans are tired of waiting for clean air. And we really appreciate your enthusiastic support for this rule. It's quite literally a breath of fresh air compared with what's going on in the nation's capital these days. In Washington, EPA faces a very tough political climate. But President Obama and Administrator Jackson are standing firm in our fight to protect the environment and the health of Americans with environmental safeguards like these. But they can't do it alone. That's why gatherings like this and your active involvement on these issues is so very, very important. We're all in this fight together to make these safeguards a reality, to improve public health, to give businesses the certainty they need to innovate and hire Americans, and to create jobs. This kind of standard creates jobs. 31,000 short-term construction jobs and 9,000 long-term jobs in the electric sector. So thank you for your help in helping move this forward so that we can continue the environmental progress that EPA has made over the past 40 years since it was first created. Thank you, and thank you again for bringing me all of these comments personally. It means a great deal.